On June 19th, 1865, our Father and Creator God answered the prayer of millions of enslaved Africans, ensuring the end to the transatlantic slave trade practice in the United States. This event brought an end to the buying, selling, breeding, beating, and family-breaking practices by which the trade was upheld. Having been deprived by violent force the freedom of cultural expression, community, and family ties, the former enslaved set out to put the pieces of their lives back together. More than 150 years later, the affected descendants still work to achieve freedom through cultural, communal, and familial balance. However, as of late, a beautiful shift has begun. We have seen a resurgence of fatherhood, both biological and non-biological, throughout our communities all over the country. Though some of us may or may not have an earthly father, we know we are not less than anyone else because the greatest Father always works to restore, heal, and build broken fathers and the fatherless, to ensure all his children are free indeed. A great Father teaches you that there exists a you-sized hole in God's creation. He teaches and instills in you the courage to fill up the entirety of that space without apology. A great Father teaches you how to be perfectly complete through the power of the one true living God. He ensures that you know for a fact that your flaws are not fatal and to lean humbly on the great grace God provides. A great Father encourages you to know with absolute resolution that through faith, your future is secure in God. He inoculates you from all people, thoughts, activities, or circumstances that attack the value God has placed in you and the freedom for which He has created you. This Juneteenth, also known as Jubilee Day, we celebrate on behalf of all those who suffered under the brutal and careless hand of colonization. Those humans who were brutally enslaved during the tragic horror of the transatlantic slave trade that deprived men of fatherhood and family and community by forcing those men to submit to the will of other men rather than the will of God, their Creator. We celebrate the beauty of great fatherhood and the freedom that only God can provide when the strong hand of the Almighty One, the I Am that I Am, sets the captives free. Because when God sets the captives free, they're free indeed. By God's grace, all those who believe occupy a privileged space as sons and daughters of the best Father in all creation. So, to all the fathers in the room, remember, we have a never-ending bond we can always turn to, and a God who always welcomes us into His joy. Dad, we see you. Your imperfections, no matter how challenging, were covered at the cross so that you can live in free pursuit of the greatness God has placed in you. Galatians 6:9. Let's not be discouraged while we pursue doing good in close alignment with God's will, because we will receive our reward at the right time if we do not grow weary. Happy Father's Day and blessed Jubilee Day to all.